So they left a ticket on the windscreen for illegal parking, but it turns out there's more to the story, as you can see from all of these dents that have been put in the...
Nagpahingi lang ng backup na nagtatanong siya tapos pumasok siya, yung lalaki. Yun na nga, nagsimula yung gulo.
Paano nag-away? Sasakitan?
Nagkakagawa sila ng susi para makapasok ng Koreano. Eh sabi naman namin, hindi naman namin pwede siya lalaki. Ayun, kung nakapasok na lalaki, sabi namin bumaba yung babae para makakon siya. Kung saktan man siya na lalaki, pwede namin bakapan. Kasi hindi naman namin pwedeng tulungan siya na doon sa kotse. Private nila yun eh. Ayun, pinababa na, punta ng barangay.
Sino na nanuntok dito?
Lalaki.
Pinagsuntok doon?
Pinagsuntok, kala mo kalabaw. Kala mo unggoy, na umakit yan.
Good morning everyone, MMDA back on the road. They're just issuing a ticket to this taxi parked on EDSA and then they'll move on. It's very early but traffic is starting to build up. That's why they want to clear the roads before it gets too heavy. And right now the team are issuing tickets to these two vehicles for obstructing the sidewalk. They were advising them to park inside the gas station instead. And the team also dealing with this fence that's been knocked down.
So, nandito sa isang side.
Hindi ko nakita sir, yung impact lang narinig ko pero ang layo ng hinto niya doon.
Saan siya huminto? Sa labas o sa loob?
Doon sir sa gilid. Dito sir sa line na yan. Doon sa amin doon sa concrete barrier na yun.
I would wonder if the driver was under the influence of alcohol, because unfortunately 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m. that's a hotspot for drunk drivers, and when they get involved in accidents, of course they run away. Anyway, for now they'll just remove these fences just to make sure no one crashes into it, especially motorcycle riders, because they'll fall down and get serious injuries. In fact, it looks like the vehicle left some of its parts behind. Look at how much fencing is being knocked down. That must have been one serious crash. And here comes an MMDA rescue truck now. Most of the obstructions removed now. They just have to tidy up these reflective strips. Hopefully they can knock down these rebar also, just to make things a little bit safer in case someone tries to pass through here. If you look over there, you'll see the area where buses are meant to load and unload, but what sometimes happens is they will take the other lane, bypass all the other buses, and then load or unload over here. And there are signs all the way along here, no loading, unloading anytime. But you'll still see a lot of people trying. In fact, there's a lot of commuters in the road right now. They were trying to board a bus and they were sent away by enforcers. The team just came across this taxi parked on EDSA. There's no driver inside though. Hopefully he's nearby. The driver came back now. I think he was having something repaired nearby. So they'll just issue a ticket, send him on his way. And over here, tricycle driver just gave his license to the enforcer. They'll issue a ticket for a tricycle ban on EDSA. And one more tricycle they stopped here. Thankfully the driver does have a license. His motorcycle has a plate, so aside from being on EDSA, he's all good. They'll just issue a ticket for tricycle ban, send him on his way. Another day, another bus parked on EDSA. They're issuing a ticket now. Usually they park in this area because they want to eat at the nearby food places. And they're also asking this driver for his license to issue a ticket. Sometimes people think if they put their hazard lights on, they won't get ticketed, but it's still an obstruction on the highway. They came across this tricycle parked on EDSA, and then the driver came over and tried to drive away. But they will be issuing a ticket, I guess, illegal parking and tricycle ban, potentially. And of course there's a truck ban on EDSA at the moment, so they're looking to issue a ticket to this one. Unfortunately the driver doesn't have his license because it's already been confiscated and he hasn't paid the ticket to get it back. That ticket acts as a temporary operator's permit, basically a temporary driver's license, but it's only valid for 5 or 7 days and he's already beyond that, so it's actually considered as driving with invalid license. I just asked now what's the plan for this vehicle. They said impound. That is the proper process. I just wasn't sure because this is such a large vehicle to impound.